Hello, everyone. It's been a time. I am newtmechanist, and tonight we are going to be trying out an early access title called Para Eyes. It feels like or at least based on the description, it seems to be in the vein of I'm on observation duty, where you have to cycle through cameras and find things that are out of place. It looks like instead of there being a kind of a hidden limit to the number of anomalies, there is a health or sanity bar that decays as long as anomalies are present. But otherwise, the mechanics are described as um, the same thing. Before we get too much further into that, though, let's check in with the kitties. We do have Ember top center. We have Sammy left center. We briefly saw one of the siblings down center. Not sure. Not sure. Oh, well, there's Sherbet. That might have been him. There he is. Hey, buddy. Come here. Hello. He hopped over from the lower right camera to the right center camera in order to get a little ear scratch. But yeah, para eyes. Let's see how this go. Again, we'll be tuning the audio. Not sure how it's going to play out, but we've dropped it down to about 50% normal. Okay, you can unlock additional anomaly types. Sanity candies. Spiders, shadows, eyeballs, trick-or-treat stuff. Okay, so you unlock other anomalies as you go along. We'll see how many there are. I don't know how much play this game will have, but we'll see. Okay. You can turn the lights out. You can unlock other difficulties, which will change seemingly number of cameras and anomaly spawn rate. So we have Grandma's house, the school, the island, the prison, the asylum, and shuffle. Oh, oh dear. Custom mode. So I'm guessing actually that shuffle might have 4 different rooms from each of the places, because in this mode I can go through and set all of the different locations it might be. So this is like your maximum challenge mode. I could have every room from every place active. One would think. Let's see how we do. "48 different anomalies." So if this starts dropping, there are anomalies around. I believe it is another. Hey there, Latham. Welcome, welcome. I don't believe I have seen you before. That just might be my memory. And this is a good one for participation. There is a stream delay as far as the text. But if you see something, call it out. This is a game called Para Eyes, which is similar to I'm on observation duty. There's also a couple of others that we're going to be trying over October that have the same vibe. shifting shadow there from whatnot. Okay, flickering camera. Interesting, interesting. So, are you familiar with this game, Latham? I like it. There's a lot of UX things that are, I think, improvements. We'll see how it holds up, but positive signs so far. Oh. Painting, you say? Do you recall which room it was? Paintings in the bedroom, in the living room, and the kitchen here. Is that one? Oh, okay. No, it's wrong guesses that cost you sanity. Okay. It happens. It takes a little bit of time to for people that might want to watch to notice. We're also starting a little later than normal. One of my hard drives decided to explode. All right, there is something present. Okay. Oh, well. We're there. Still something active. But what and where? Okay, so there's something present and that periodically costs us sanity. Okay, the box had moved. That was a thing. The lose condition is more tangible. Mentioned a painting moved, but oh, look at that table wiggle. Say the crops. The cross. Okay. Okay. is missing? Sorry, what is weird? Well, I mean, we got to guess at this point because we're less than 50% away from losing. Who puts a throw pillow in the center of a couch? There's clearly mad people living here. Neither of those. Painting. But we're going to find out what the lose condition is pretty quick. But that's okay. We're just getting started. Do you like me this kind of game? Ticking down. The kitchen mug, the newspaper in the living room, and a chair in the dining room. I like this. I like that. So there is a the end list shows you or tells you these are the things you missed. Sorry for what? Don't worry about it. That's the fun of this game is uh questioning what you recall seeing. Like I didn't notice the chair either. These games start to make you question your memory very fast. Try to take in the whole scene and figure out what was it? What changed, you know? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That what is even oh, yep, this mug was missing. Like what's even real anymore? This chair was rotated, wasn't it? Well, maybe it's a different one. It's newspaper too. Suspect one of these chairs moved around or was missing. Oh, hello box. Hey there, Tass. This is observation duty, but with an explicit like timer. What are you doing today, Tass? That clock there? Apparently so. I wasn't able to fully repair that hard drive. It just totally failed on me this morning. Well, actually, in the middle of the night. And eventually this morning. On the plus side, I was able to salvage all the stuff in progress, so it's only the backups that are missing, which is painful, but... Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't lose any ground as far as editing any more than I'm already behind. Spooky spot the difference. So far we haven't been jump scared. Kind of looking forward to it. Oh, we got something active. Is this cup here? It was. Oh, the plates. Don't know if that's the only thing active, but that was active. Don't know if you guys can see my eyes moving around. Almost like you want to open your eyes as wide as possible and take in the whole scene at once, you know? Another thing is active. Seeing it. Hmm. Oh, oh, yes. Hey, friend. Apparently, the default set of anomalies for this place is 48 of them, and you can unlock more types of anomalies. Amazing, though, how you can overlook something like that, you know? The chair. That got us last time. Doing about as well as we did last time. And there's another one. Distorted camera. Don't think that was what was active, though. This box is supposed to be open. Every time this shadow moves, it makes me flinch. Cutting board doing a little dance. Is the bed always rumpled? Yes. Yes, it was. That's the beauty of it, though. It's, do I remember that correctly? Is the constant refrain, you know? Sometimes it's just spot. Oh, there's another thing. Overlooked something. Living room plant. This one? Or this one? Looks like they were. Something eludes us. Oh, oh, painting. Good call on the open drawer. 30% left. We have made a lot of ground. But a bunch more than last time. Oh, picture frame knocked down. Keep ahead of it. Gotta keep ahead of it. And it does look like you can see them move if you happen to be looking. Because we've had a couple slide around. Oh, right there. We saw it happen. Um, observation duty had a similar thing, is that every time you called out something, there was an indication that something intervened and like changed reality. Um, so there's the idea that it's the possibility that the observer is flawed. Like, we're not seeing what we think we're seeing, and when we point out an oddity, somebody kind of gives us a nudge on the noggin so that we see truth again. Chair. Is there an extra chair? Thought that. I think that was there. Yeah. Okay. Key tricky. I feel like there's got to be something here now. Is this always that big? It wasn't. Giant toaster. We've also had shrinking table, so you know. Ouija board. Planchette was sliding around. Give him a little slap on the knuckles every time, you know? The drawer open. I wonder if it's 6 a.m. again. The classic number. Last till sunrise, you know? Real close. If that is the case. Oh. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, I think it is 6 then. Got 14 ghosts in a jar, I guess. Something wrong with the text here. The ceiling fan, apparently, in the living room was off. So there used to be a hidden mode in this, Latham? Okay, we unlocked normal difficulty. You get tokens that you can spend on more anomalies. Like this, we've got several maps to start with. Then we have shuffle mode. And then we have custom mode where I can set like different rooms to exist. Wow. That'd be rough. Not losing any sanity and hitting the anomalies that quickly. Especially if you had to have all of them active. "38 anomaly flavors." Oh, there's all kinds of stuff that is already in a weird state. Oof. Man, the place is trashed already, you know? Like, that's supposed to be there. Oh, oh, that's a straightforward one. He's on that side? At least so. Locker open. Like an abandoned school or one just in really bad shape. I would like to say that it would be abandoned in this state, but, you know. Hello, desk. Loady desk. Back down you go. We're seeing you. But apparently we did. Tricky, tricky. Warning sign, you say? Keep an eye out for that. Uh-oh. We got a thing active. Yep. Well spotted. Well spotted. Broken mirror. Top desk. Peeling map. Dusty flag. This desk has always been flipped over. It's just like this vent cover and this. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh. I didn't like that. Startling when she showed up and then she left in a disturbing way. But yeah, this busted light and the tube on the ground always been there. Came in there to describe the light. All right. Well, that's the first time we've. That was apparently Emily. Huh? Oh, I didn't need that. Was it? Apparently so. Well, that trash bin's there. Everything looks right here. He had a difficulty of hearing house sounds over here. Oh, hello. Shoo. Oh, dear. Yep, yep, yep. You can stop that anytime you want. So apparently Emily is a recurring element of the schoolhouse. What's this? There. this move? Apparently not. This book should be here. That Emily's monkey was not there. Didn't even notice that corner of the screen. Sneaky, sneaky. Damn. Just popping into existence was like, ooh. This one's called Para Eyes. Para space eyes. Nice little play on words, both paranormal eyes and para, like two eyes. This is a fun concept. Like I was saying, I've got a few more games like this queued up because I like this whole spot the difference thing. It's fun and it lets us all play it together. We can all get freaked right out together. Towel? Towel. I think we discussed that with observation duty, the idea of what's this here? Having one person on camera having to describe things to people creeping around inside so that they could go and verify whether what the person is seeing is accurate. Like the camera person says, is there like the rug is missing? And they have to go there and see, is the rug actually missing or not? That'd be neat. It'd add an extra layer um of having to check the memory of everybody involved. Because that person might say, no, that's always been there, you know? Is a red chair there? Yes, there was. Little motes of light showing up now and again. Little firefly things that are apparently not anomalies. I think we're missing something, though, since we took some sanity hits. Okay. Okay. The map. This has always been peeled a little bit. The trickiest part about this one is how everything's in disrepair. You know? Like, stuff is messed up already, and you have to remember that how it was messed up. Like, the mirror was broken, there's trash on top. Is this already open? It wasn't. That's a sneaky one. Book on the bookshelf in the library. Go over here. Okay. I think that's a shadow that we saw before. I thought it looked weird when I first saw it. There's a weird shadow at the top. And it reminds me of the tree shadow through the window in the dining room of Grandma's house. Tension rising. There's some consistency on the clocks. I don't know if they're just I think they're just a fixed image. But still. We've got an active one. And we are overlooking it. Chair. Subtly twisting. That wasn't the only one. You know, this thing was there, right? Yeah. Looks, the lighting on it is a little weird. Like that spot right there. It's like it doesn't feel like it should be. I think we're gonna make it, but I don't know what we're missing. Be the fact that they have a going away animation has led to some nice touches, especially with Emily. Really close, but where is it? I want to know what this other one is. One of the garbage cans. The garbage can in the locker room. I wonder if it was the one between the sinks had moved or something. Oh, counts up how many we've got in total. Neat, neat. Be right back. Quick break. Just a moment, please. It settled back in just a moment. Hey there, Levi. Impeccable timing, huh? Okay. This is interesting so far. It's a little snappier. But it's very much like observation duty. Now for the island. Oh, there's 45 variations in this one. Oh, spoopy. Backpack, sleeping bag, log, light, area closed, one shoe. Oof, I saw something there. Hatchet, Xbox, cooler, kayak, lantern, cubes of some kind, beverages. What did they call it? Say so juice? What's the matter? Sherbet? Hey. Sherbet was crying at me. Wind chimes, so that's a mobile object. A mob, if you will. Though not in the modern parlance. Is there always... Okay, no, there was always tomato juice there. Keep thinking this is like a person. Oh, something's active. The pop can. Machete. Very Crystal Lake, you know? Thought so. Eat. Interesting. So there's like big threat things. Huh? Dead cow. Oh. Oh no. I love the leaving animations for some of these. They're just as they sting just as much as seeing them suddenly. Okay, so that would imply... I'm guessing Emily fit that bill, too. There is Thing. Where is Thing? Football was there. Football was there. Ball moving. Let's verify. Did football move? Flux tubes, things. Wait, this out? Yeah, it was out. Shoe, light, backpack, sleeping bag. Machete, lantern. Oh, cooler. One of the big water jug things. Did I see what? It's another thingy. What's it, perhaps? Shoe is missing. Well spotted. Tricky, tricky. Uh-oh. Now the football's we are done for, but maybe we can get an extra. Okay, the gas can by the door on the left side. And the moon over the lake. Oh. That's a neat one. Tricky, tricky. Good times, good times. Beverage. All right, all right. So tricky. Didn't even the moon never even registered with me. This gas can. tree branch there. It's possible. The school might... Oh, there's our cow friend again. Things slide back to where they're supposed to be. Doors close. Monsters drag off dead cows. It's not just like a screen cut and restore, you know? Hang light. Distortion. Because, I mean, this critter is a good candidate for why everything is abandoned. The classic lakeside camp murder spree sort of thing. Feel like something's got to be active now. That's right. Interesting idea. What's this? There was a kayak out there. There was kind of a line, some reflection. There are always just two. I thought there were three. No. Soda can. Definitely pop. Any other form of beverage? Kind of chair? It is. Definitely on a slow burn this time so far. He said just before getting wrecked, most likely. A ghost orb. I do like how easy it is to report something in this one. It's akin to the latest observation duties. machete. Waiting for the next form of that cow dragging beastie to appear. Emily made several appearances in one form or another. Yes, can. Okay. Ways to go, but we're doing it. Staying the course, finding the things, doing the stuff. They're not supposed to be there. I mean, there's signs that you have a path here and you have a path here. Then we have some missing. There's a missing shoe. So whether that means the cow was dragged through the fence, the cow dragger went through the fence. What is the provenance of the tomato sauce? Who could tell? There certainly is a lot of it. Because the fence is ripped down, like, down and towards camera. So it seems like something came this way, or if it went here, it ripped down the fence. So it either came through the fence towards us or approached the fence and tore it down with, back to us. And then stepped over. Oh, we have something active. Where you at? Where you at? Something's not right. Kind of lights up when you get up here. Oh. Another pop can. Is that the only one? We're going to find out in a few seconds. Shoe. They came back to get their shoe and we just took it back. Kind of rude of us when you think about it. Oh, that's kind of disorienting. Had that perpetual upward motion vibe to it, you know? Crashing around in the background here. Enough of that. Moves right in front of you, you know? Is it tiny? It would somewhat make sense that the idea that there is something present being a state in the game kind of makes sense, since something present is a universal. It decays your health. But exactly what is present would be checking every screen and every possibility, potentially. Like the anomalies would generally be a list of toggles. Well spotted. It was something I was trying to watch for and just overlooked it entirely. Light source thing change is definitely a thing. What were you? Would you take my cooler? It's full of our non-alcoholic pop drinks. Nice, nice. You didn't have anything missing at the end. Bridge. On to the prison. Hey, 40 varieties in the prison. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, not sure how you would use it through the stream. Oh, this is going to be a mess to spot stuff. Look at all those spilled lunch trays. This is like a siren horn. Ah, I see. Image analysis. Folders, books. I heard something. Like a clicking sound. We got something already. All seems right. So cluttered. What's this here? Could be any number of the doors. There's a lot to visually take in at this place. It might take us a couple of tries to figure out what was going on. Garbage can in the showers. A clipboard in the main entrance was missing. One of the chairs in the cafeteria and one of the cell doors in the block. All right. All right. So probably this chair. It's this clipboard. All right. All right. We got it this time, for sure. Too big to fail. Yeah, hear that? Scrapey sound. Hey, you. Get back where you're supposed to be. All that. It's supposed to be the bubbler? They may have ended up changing how some of the data flows through the game, uh, and it resulted in fewer of the mods tools being exposed anymore. All right. There's a thing. Where's a thing? That looks right. Wait, were you always here? Yes. Extra garbage can. Okay. The door's visible. Rotating soap dispenser. Every now and then you kind of feel like a ghost is just being like, wee, look at it spin. Oh, hi. Yep. Doesn't seem right. Chair next to the bed frame there. Gotta be the bubbler. What was there? I guess. Or what our spoopy critter on this one will be. Ghosty likes to turn the cameras upside down. It's not the bubbler. Like dragging chains. There's a mug here. There was a mug there. We're missing something. Was able to see that? It would seem so. Burned pretty steadily here. Oh, hi. The Psycho. Okay. You weren't there, were you? Oh, there was a fern there. Missing notebook, though. It's not all. Hello, friend. Oh, like how his footprints unwound. Still on the verge of losing. Missing tray. 30% is not a great place to be. Would make sense. Come on, there's got to be something soon, if not already. Aren't you kind of wibbly? I mean, I suspect if it gets all the way to 80%, we'll already have lost. Knocked a few of them out, but gotta keep it together for another, 45 in-game minutes. Close. Come on now. Well, there's something, right? Oh. No, no, okay. Just perspective. Main entrance plant. So that plant had moved. Nice, though. Nice. Doing on tokens. Asylum seems like a happy place. Okay, very busy. Very busy. Just sign, open door, splayed chairs, papers all over. Oh, this whole thing is skewed weird. Settings. Camera switching. Using mouse and keyboard, so there's no reason to have the clickies. Bunch of pills. Wow. reel-to-reel camera or projector. There's a lot going on here. And here in particular. Back down you go. Come on. So much going on. Good chance I think that we're going to fail this one initially. Because I'm still trying to take in the environment, you know? It's quite dark and it's very busy. It's always that kind of chair. Yes, it was. Bonesaw's new, but that can't be the thing. Burn there. Book. Yeah, we have at least one or more active. That's one, but it's not. That's not it. I think this book should be here. Such clutter. Front entrance. Is that thing? Apparently that's already a thing. The chair here? Splayed out chairs. Oh, we are quite dead. Well, that bed's got to be a lot wider to accommodate a patient. Though old-timey asylums weren't known for, proper treatment. Oh, that chair was booking it. Oh, last 10%. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. Got one at the last moment. Wow, it was just one thing. Some art in the activity room. This one burned most of our health. I mean, the longer an anomaly sits, the more it hurts you. Or... oh, there was like something right here in the picture. I thought that was normal. I've looked at that numerous times. Like a little dog head looking thing, maybe. I was like, oh, there's a dog there. But yeah, that was there for most of the time. Randomization of when it starts hitting you. The grace period can be quite a while on these or very short. Increases the uncertainty. Get a live one. But where? Rotating cross. Flickery light thing? Yeah. An aura. There was like a pulsing light. It was a very subtle effect. But that ghosty. Bone saw. I mean, the numbers you're saying are largely meaningless, at least from a gameplay perspective. Hey there, Okami and company. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Para Eyes. It's a spoopy spot the difference game. Is this always here? It was. So feel free to join in. But in any event, thanks for coming. We're doing pretty good. It's nice to have found another one of these games to try. Well, we got a thing. Oh, hello, friend. Shoo. Shoo. Oh, I didn't need you to do that. Yeah, one of the differences in this game is that, especially the creatures, leave the scene when you spot them. They don't just vanish. Yeah, we switch cameras and we try to find things. And if the things are there too long, we lose sanity. Well, now we know what the critter on this map is. Oh, there's a thing. Where's a thing? I mean, you're subjecting yourself to the ticking clock. It's always open. It was. It's pretty much identical to observation duty, Okami. Oh, hello. Go away. Ooh, quit it. Yes, it does have jump scares, Koi. Hey, come on, where's the thingy? There's something active that keeps burning us. Is there a trash bag? There was a trash bag. Creepy thing in paintings. Not. Oh no, there's an aura. Gotcha. There's a little pulsing light on the moon there. But I doubt that was the only thing. That wasn't the only thing. Can be objects out of place, oddities with the point of view, objects moving, creatures, light effects. The camera can be messed up. Miniature wheelchair. Whoop. Hey, we're going to go out with more than last time. Blue thing here. Book was there. Chairs seem to be in the right position. Itty bitty. It's a prototype wheelchair. Barbie needs therapy too. death is imminent. We can just spot one more thing. But I don't think we're gonna. This is another difference. It will tell us what we missed. These two things are what wrecked us. Clock in the medical ward, and in the third floor hallway, that filing cabinet. I didn't realize that filing cabinet had something wrong. This one's been the hardest one so far. It's just, we're also playing on easy with no challenges active. So for the first few cycles, generally nothing changes. I think this was smaller. So there was something wrong with this clock, but I don't know what was. I have 5 cats, Latham. Since you asked, we have 4 of them visible. The 5th one is right beneath my feet. Top center that has been on camera is Ember. Top left is Sky. He's a big fluff ball. He's bigger than all of them. Left center is Sammy. She's a little tuxie. And bottom center is Mason. He is the second largest. So if you look at Ember, how she is covering maybe like 2/3 of that heating pad, Sky covers the entire heating pad. There's Sky. He's a big fluff ball. Sammy is a little bigger than Ember. And then Mason there. He's a pretty big boy. For a domestic short hair, he's a pretty big boy. But yeah, kitties. I tend to keep the camera on Ember or Sherbet if he's in the same spot. Come on now, camera. You can do it. Camera 1 has difficulties. Come on now. I think all the time Sky has smacked it is actually the problem. These are heating pads that are meant for use outdoors. They're really durable and they give off kind of a low, steady heat. So it's safe to have them on all the time. I mean, it's a power expenditure, but they are safe for them to like sleep on them continuously. But yeah, delay by cat is a common thing on the stream. but it is a casual stream. We are playing a spooky game, but feel free to ask questions and whatnot. I have no problem chatting and answering as best I can. Hey, doctor. I'm not going to stick around because I don't need him lunging into my face again. When Sammy isn't napping out in the open, she does tend to prefer to sit on my lap as a heating pad. She's not as much of a fan of the actual heating pads, but she will lay on them now and again. I'm all paranoid about the filing cabinet. Miniature wheelchair. One of the differences between this and observation duty is the range of levels and how you have different difficulties and different modes. You also get points for completing it, and you can eventually use those to add additional anomalies to all the maps. So you can add more complexity to each of the runs, which is cool. Keeps it fresh. And I feel like we're about to take a hit, so... Or we're just getting stupid lucky. Let's see which one it is. Oh, yes. Well spotted. I thought there was one here. It wasn't? Are you sure, game? Oh, the medicine bottle. Yes, yes. I could have sworn there was one of those old-timey IV jars there. This is what this game does to you, though. You doubt everything that you see. Oh, hi. Shoo. Shoo. Oh, I should have known he was going to do that. Bit of a glow on this picture. An aura, as it claims. Yeah, it seems like each of the maps so far has had... Well, except for Grandma's house. I didn't see a creature at Grandma's house. I mean, we're going to cycle around, but this game seems to have some legs to it, and I do like to complete I do like this kind of game a lot. Hello, Ashtray. You just go back to how you're supposed to be. Like for the observation duty games, we aim to clear all of them. For a first pass, we're aiming for all the easy playthroughs, get all the levels here. But we might revisit it, play on some of the higher difficulties, unlock some more anomalies. Get extra spooked. Like I said, I got a whole game worth of a whole month worth of spooky games we got to get through. And any left, we're still going to play anyhow, but still. We got something active. Hi, Doctor. Bye, Doctor. Is there something here? There was not. That filing cabinet. Is there a different filing cabinet? Oh. Okay. Get down. There we go. The tension just builds steadily, doesn't it? Also, welcome back, Taz. My biggest nuisance for food theft is Mason. If I have anything that's like even a little sweet, he'll try to take it. Well, he will aggressively pursue it and try to stick his nose in. All right, we're missing a thing. See, I like me a quality jump scare. Bone saw. Uh, it's a balance because little things can be jump scares. Like they shouldn't be out of nowhere. The guy that peeks around the corner at you is a better jump scare than your standard closet monster, you know? After the next break, I'm going to remember to turn the lights out to give me the ambiance. So we're burning HP here, so. Fuck. Yeah, I've been going over Tass's tabletop RPG system with him. It's sounding pretty cool. Hello, wheelchair. I love how they fall back into place. Like things will slide back where they go. But it's the creatures that are the freakiest because they leave the scene. Like they get up and walk away or something like that. We didn't see him again, but there was this horrible, like long-armed gray thing at the campsite. Dragged a cow carcass away when we spotted the carcass. Yeah, I prefer the thing out of the corner of the eye. Like that's a quality jump scare. That thing that you didn't notice that suddenly you notice is there. Um, but like the guys lunging at the camera is nice and thrilling, but it's not as good as spotting them. But I will say there is something to be said for the guy is there and then he lunges at you. That's also good. But if he just jumps from off camera, that doesn't count. We are dead meat. We're not going to make it another hour and 20. Because there's a thing where I don't know what it is and or where it is. Oh, rotating cross. That was one of the things. Where is the other thing? Some other things. Bone. Oh, we were really close. Death approaches. We're so close. All right, tell me what we missed. Okay. In the medical ward, there is a cross on the upper right wall. Something about that was wrong. Okay, I'm going to step away a little bit. Going to turn off the lights and gonna then be right back. Settle back in. All right, dark mode activate. So you can see some of the cameras are going into night vision here. Left center doesn't seem to want to. That's odd. But lower right, the whole lower side is in night vision now. Let me give camera 7 a whack here. Usually a software glitch. Come on now. I mean, we can see it a little bit. Testing. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to stay in day-night mode. Ah, okay, I see what I did. This camera is not perceiving that it's dark enough for There we go. There we go. We got it. It'd be placed in automatic mode. Night vision Sammy. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice Sherbet come out next to me. That's him in the upper right. Back in we go, though. This has been the hardest one. Most of them we've knocked out in 2 tries. A couple in 1 try. It's actually a little easier for me to see the screen like this since there's less glare. So when the first couple passes through, usually at least the first pass through, nothing is different. Gives you an opportunity to try to learn the scenes. But after that, all bets are off. Such as, it's one of the ones that got us last time. I like this mechanic better than observation duty, where the fact that your health is decaying tells you that there's one active and that you haven't, that it's been sitting for a bit. See, over here in the US, gore and dead bodies tend not to be a big deal for ratings. But heaven help you if you show half a nipple. God has no fury like a censor offended. Hello, doctor. Goodbye, doctor. Well, or just the tip, Levi. This bed frame was leaning against the wall. These beds look like they're in place. One of the things they do well in this one is everything's really scruffy. Like, the place is a mess. Hello. He had like a big rictus grin. First time I've seen that painting change. Rictus is a fun word. Way back in the day, I remember reading a book where one of the sort of semi-antagonist characters was Mr. Rictus. And he had like that like stretched Joker grin, you know? Oh, the bottle. This bed? Or this bed? Was it this bed? Do have something active, though. But where? Rotating cross. Yep, yep. Little spinny cross. That one's hard for me to spot now and again. It's kind of on the periphery of my eye when I enter the room. It's accounted for. You've seen this chair migrate all the way down here, like glides down. Hmm? It should be there. Bone saw. I wonder if we'll ever see like the doctor enter the scene, like walk onto camera. He tends to be there when we show up, you know. I'm sure a lot of therapists would be upset if we knew the secret to that, Latham. Home sanity regeneration would be handy. Sherbet tends to be another cat that's extra cozy when he's napping on a heating pad. Oh, skull on the tray. Ember and Sherbet make good camera focuses for that reason. Wait, back where you belong. That was weird. The camera stuck here for a moment. Keep doubting myself when it comes to that filing cabinet. It's one of the ones that burned us the first time. Has it changed? There's something. Something. But what? And where? It's right here. Doors ajar. Exit sign be tilted. It's the right size and drawers out. Yeah, yeah. Glow on the picture. But I don't think that was the one burning us. It's correct. Boarded windows. Chairs seem to be right. Hemorrhaging sanity. Oh, I'm a streamer. That's kind of normal. just in case. Doubting myself. Oh, hello, giant mug. But the giant mug wasn't the thing. We are being killed by one thing right now. And so far, that's how this place has played out each time. You know, we do really good, and then there's that thing that we just can't see. Right? Shrinky shrink. But that wasn't the thing. That was a new thing. Need the old thing, not a new thing. We are getting so close to being able to finish this. This one? The little moon over the lake? Oh. Yeah, the man there is one that can shift. We have the couch on its side. And then the red room. Oh. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Oh, hi, Doctor. Everybody say hi to the doctor. Hi, Dr. Nick. All right, what was the one thing that screwed us this time? Two things. Oh, the garbage bag by the red room door. And towards the end, the medical room clock went away. This one. There's a black garbage bag tied up next to the red door, or the red room. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Still, good, good, good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, see? Garbage bag. Some little creature can show up in the lower left corner of this painting. I don't recall what it was, but that's one of the things that wrecked us on the first playthrough. Is I never paid attention to the painting and kept assuming that thing was just like a stylized dog or something. Down you go. You there. Table. Get back in line. Always easier when you're regularly getting them because it feels like you're knocking them out. You're finding them. The green thing is missing. I've been waiting for the green thing to be missing. Oh, it's like a desk fan. I can see it now. Little blades there. Okay. Yeah, it's the first time that thing's been manipulated. This place has like 40 some anomalies that can happen in its first form. Such spoop. Much wow. Bone saw. Eyes on you, garbage bag. It is my favorite part of this style of game is that you start doubting what you're looking at. Start asking yourself, was that always there? Was it always that way? You start questioning things that have always been there and overlooking things that weren't always that way. It's a well done effect. Oh. Boop. It's fun when, based on the stream delay, I can tell that somebody called out right about the time I noticed it. There's that added thing is that the you take damage noise can be startling in its own. Oh, hi, Doctor. Hello, Doctor. I don't know if it costs you anything for the jump scare to hit you. Like if it accelerates your sanity decay in some fashion. Or if it's just, bonus jump scare. So far it is. It's the map's creatures tend to be the one that'll get you as far as startling. The doctor so far has been the least shocking when he shows up. Hello, chair. Almost a jump scare there. Little bit of a thrill. That is one thing I'm liking about this one is things move back. They don't always just like blink back into proper position. It'll slide back or the creature will leave. At the derelict schoolhouse, there was the little kind of Japanese vengeful ghost kind of girl, Emily. And the first time we encountered her, she was like a shadow, like standing in the darkness in the library. And when we targeted her, she folded herself backwards and walked backwards out behind a bookshelf. It's glowing painting. Just the way they have some of them leave camera is excellent. If we have time, I'll circle back around to the island. Maybe we can see the creature show up more, because we've only seen it appear once. We've got a thing. Pill bottle. Yeah, one of the things that can be out of place on the island is like a mangled cow at the entrance to the campsite or something like that, or near a broken fence. And if you point out the cow, this creature's arm, like some thing, reaches out from behind the tree and drags it off camera. That wall clock just disappeared. So at the school, we saw Emily several times in some way, shape, or form. Like her stuffed monkey, and 2 appearances by her. We've seen 3 appearances of the Doctor and a couple of like and his bone saw. But he really just has like the one reaction, like he lunges at the camera. Which just doesn't have the same impact as Emily's super bendy spine, you know? Another one of these that I picked up reminds me a bit of Not for Broadcast in that you are in an environment looking at the monitors. Uh, that is, things can happen. Look at the guy smiling there. Um, that is, you're looking at the monitors and things can happen in the room where your character is. So not only do you have to pay attention to the screens, but you have to watch around you too. I don't know how well that will be implemented, but sounds neat. Oh, shrinky chair. Anybody remember an old kind of like arts and crafts activity toy for kids called Shrinky Dinks? It's like a little plastic sheet that you could write on in like Sharpie and similar. And then you cut them out and you put them in the oven and they like crinkle in on themselves and harden into like a little, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's like, like a hard plastic object in whatever shape you cut it out into. It'd be like a way to make little like name tags and charms and whatnot. Lately overlooked that. Well spotted, Tess. kitty belly and curly toes there for a moment. Oh, there's a thing. Hi, doctor. Don't know if the thing was the doctor. We'll find out in a moment. Oddly, I think it was. Must have just taken us a noticeably long amount of time to cycle back. Or we're about to take another hit. I had to look twice there for a moment. Wait a minute. Beds don't fly. Now, Leda mentioned earlier that there were scenarios that can happen. I expect at higher difficulties that are like they can mess up a camera or they can result in an instant death. And that the instant death ones are associated with the map's creature. Like a sort of warning, you have to find them right now kind of thing. Well, we've definitely got a win now. Be fun. All right, what was the missing thing? Oh, the garbage bag vanished again. But we got it. We got it. Let's see, that is the asylum out of the way. So there's also shuffle mode and custom mode. And it looks like you can combine all of the maps together. Or you can randomize it. So let's see the island again. I want to see if the critter will show itself. Let's try normal mode. Twice the anomaly spawn rate and 5 cameras instead of 4. With 62 types. Okay. Guess that might be a flashlight or a chunk of fence. Shoe light. The kayak at the side of the lake. Campsite. The cabins. Oh, this is a new camera from the easy mode. Interior cabin. The ones with the outdoors element have the added wrinkle of things like wind-blown branches to mess with you. Everybody having fun, feeling the spoop. Ah, we're already missing a thing. Already missed a thing. Yes, the hatchet is missing. Nice, nice. Got careless. Cost a 30% HP. Normal. Oh dear. Jug. So I'm not familiar with this room yet, so it's likely going to toast us. Paranormal sounds familiar, Koi. Cooler moved. The chimes are always there. Unless they moved. Okay, the cooler moved and then the cooler was gone. Yeah, these chimes are there. Getting toasted. Oh, big moon. And we're only like a couple hours in. Still missing something. They appear twice as fast on normal. So it's not too shocking that we're getting thrashed here. Some more variations and... Yep, open tent. Hey there, Miramasa. You're in time for our first loss on normal mode. Welcome. We're playing Para Eyes. Oh, here, you get to see the thing. Okay. There was a mug in the cabin. Let's check in with the kitties. Oh, no worries. There's plenty of spooky stuff to see. Let's see, we got Sherbet, then Ember, then Sky, then Mason and Sammy. Oh yeah, we got the full set. Full set. Yeah, this game's got some legs. There's 4 default difficulty settings, and each one can add more cameras and anomalies. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully visually it will be fun, but welcome nonetheless. Yep, yep. This mug was missing. That this mug killed us, which is a fun thing that you get to say in this game accurately. That's what it can. There is a thing. Oh, head on a stick. Okay, that's a new one. This soda can. Ooh, still don't recognize the layout of this place. We have overlooked a thing. Overlooked a thing. Missing thing here. The bug spray. That's not all, though. If you act now, you'll also get killed by some sort of insanity-inducing monster. Order yours today. Giant mug. Hatchet. Still gotta be missing something. Really flying by the seat of my pants in this one. Still don't know what it's supposed to look like. And chimes, light, lantern, machete. I don't know if you can relay it, but this is a game about spotting the difference. No, we have lost again. I feel like we really need to pay attention to this place at the beginning. Welcome back, Latham. Okay. One of the lights in the cabin went out later. The sign on the fence was gone. And the rug in the hermit's cabin. Okay, okay. Yeah, this sign was missing. One of these lights went out. I thought it was this light. And one of these rugs was gone. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We've looped back around, and I'm trying the island on normal. We've already seen some new stuff. Some languages are right like that, where reading and writing them is a completely different skill set, like very different skill set. Ghost light. Oh, this tree startled me. Largely because of whatever. Didn't think that was there before, but ugh. Stupid inanimate objects jumping out at me. Yes, can. Rug. This got us last time. Okay. It's got to be a thing active. Shit. I do regret myself not learning another language when I was younger, though most of my schooling involved. Oh, 1 second. One moment, please. There we go. There we go. little glitchy. Well, that was a terribly timed, oh no, you missed something. Where is the thing? Like, it's got to be in here. Oh, giant mug. Hopefully, giant mug was the thing. The moon could be a thing, too. There's yet another thing. Is the thing. Ghost light. Yeah, I'm from North America. Well, the U.S. We There are opportunities to learn a second language, but at least in my case, it was very much I want to say half-assed. They essentially have a let's try to ram you through 3 different languages at once and teach you nothing of any of them. Also a bit infantilizing. They take high schoolers and they run them through words. They run them through effectively kindergarten. Yeah, that's a general warning as far as asking people to behave, Machete. I feel like that was kind of a threatening way for me to combine those sentences. It's asking people to behave, Machete. It's like that sort of parenthetical affectionate, but more threatening. There is the thing. Shoes, 3 rugs, picnic basket. Cabin light? Yeah. Is this cabin lit? It was. Nice, nice, nice. Soda can. I think there's also the more pervasive adjacency to other languages and a reduced, less xenophobia, at least as far as other languages are concerned. Less. Wait. Wait. Yeah. The availability of a good education is becoming kind of a thing here lately. Bit of a toss-up. No. Huh. So the gray thing is the cannibal. We've learned something. Oh, that one's taken a moment to wear off. I suspect that's the thing that drags away the carcass. My turn. Football. Yes, the football is missing. I mean, it was the toothiest smile. Oh, here, watch. Yeah, the head was a little different. But I feel like it might be the implication that it's the same guy. For the most part, we haven't seen two different critters on any given map. That's true. We could have a, we could have a Chainsaw Massacre scenario. One big happy family. Picnic basket always there. Yeah. I mean, I suspect the campers did not end their trip happily. Just a hunch. Okay, what are we missing? There is a thing, and we need to find it soon. This is supposed to be there. The gas can is supposed to be there. If it had been missing, that is something that's burned us before. Okay, we made it really far. Made it really far. Bug spray. Last minute mug. The cooler at the campsite. It's usually in the kind of upper right corner of the camp. Tricky, tricky. Here, let's do the first map on normal mode. We'll do a playthrough of this one. A new room and like 8 more anomalies than normal. They left their Ouija board open. It's a big no-no. Okay, bathroom is the new one. Well, thanks, Koi. Taking the details. Wonder if we'll get a critter this time. Mostly stuff that moved or changed in this one in the first playthrough. It's a weird angle that this gets. There's already a thing. Back where you're supposed to be, box. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Already missing something. Already missing something. Again. Forgetting that it moves super fast on normal, comparatively. Getting toasted fast. Third mirror. Third mirror. Find those things. So there's more than one. Here's... It's always closed. I mean, it's a flip-top one. It should be closed. Wow. The difficulty spike is tangible. Ouija board moving. Giant toaster. That's always there. Yeah. Only made it a couple of hours in before we got wrecked. Pictures. Well, that's the end of us. Living room ceiling fan, the toilet in the bathroom, and the bedroom ceiling fan. Ah. No, I never noticed the good luck until you mentioned it. Oh. Yeah. It's a bit impressive that the game pulls off that feeling of seeing something that isn't there at all. It is an excellent one to play in a dark room, a dark, quiet room, because then any sound you hear, you start to wonder, was that in the game? Like that picture leaping off the photo frame taking a dive right in front of us. Yep. Oh, newspaper. I think that's where a lot of scary monster games fail. Is that it's either going to jump out and scare you, or it chases you in a mechanical fashion, uh, as opposed to the ongoing dread that it might be around, that you might see it. Because personally, the possibility of seeing it, even if it just scuttles by, uh, is often more powerful than actually like encountering the beastie. Soap in the sink. Because there's a place for those panic moments, but I feel like you should be crafting them, not just making them constant. A summoning book. Well, it's very explicit. Rotating painting. Another thing I find fun is how after a while you're trying to like widen your field of view. Like you're simultaneously trying to focus in on details, but also to see everything at once. It's a weird sensation in the eyes. Oh, giant chair. Hello there. Let's address the elephant in the room, or at least the elephant chair. Yeah. I tried playing Demonologist on stream, and I was just really disappointed. Like, the settings were neat, but the nature of what I was expected to do didn't engage with the setting. Uh, Okay. Thought it might be like one of the auras from the asylum, but no. We are missing a thing. I haven't tried Phasmo. Wait, boxes. Not tried. Yeah. The thing I ran into in Demonologist is it felt routine. Like, I didn't feel like a paranormal investigator. I felt like a house flipper or an exterminator. Like, I'm walking around with a checklist, like, oh, yeah, yeah. Bathroom's got blood on the walls. You've definitely got some specters in here. We're going to have to spray. Nope. So, the giant toaster. Okay, something with the rocking chair I didn't notice, and a mat in the bathroom. I don't know if that's different in Phasmophobia, but the looming threat of the ghost didn't feel like a threat. It felt like a arbitrary timer or randomization factor. Like, I never felt scared of the ghost. I was more annoyed at it getting in the way. That, and I was promised great jump scare, and it was not provided. Like, I like the concept of the ghost hunting ones. Just they shouldn't feel like they shouldn't feel like a dull job. Like throwing the doodad on the ground and like calling out like phrases that are sort of fixed. Doesn't feel as cool as it could, I think. Box. Go in, do this until that sensor has fired or not. Go in, do this until that sensor is fired or not. Check the checklist. Close the drawers. Were you born in a barn? But yeah, Demonologist didn't click. I don't know if Phasmo would feel any different. Not to say I would refuse to try Phasmo because I think it might not feel different. Yeah, and that's another aspect of it is making sure to making sure you have the right group of buddies to play in some of these sort of hello. Just okay, I know you're still there. We have found the critter. Grandma. I mean, makes sense. Grandma's house. Welcome back, Okami. We are now on normal mode, so things are speedy. Means we can mess up twice as fast. Things, find the things. No, you're in here somewhere. No way that one hasn't already spawned. Normal mode is normally tap dancing on our teeth by now. There we go. Thank you for validating my claims. Stop that. Yeah. For me, it's very similar to Among Us. It's if everybody is just shouting over everybody else, or everybody's metagaming it, then it's not fun. You need that right combination of playing the game and being silly. Because otherwise, just on its surface, it's not terribly impressive, you know? Oh, stop that. What is this? It's nothing. That's what it is. Batman. That burned us last time. Rocking chair. Shower heads up there. Well, that's not right. is that. Still think we're probably missing something. It's not clear if the idea is supposed to be that you're being driven insane by trying to find what's wrong, or if it's you're being driven insane by the things that are wrong. Like the presence of the anomalies is mentally deteriorating, or if it's the person is just like nose pressed to the monitor, like I know you're there. I kind of feel like it's the latter, given the splash art for the game. Is it in a different spot? You might be insane, Okami. Knock my cameras on the floor. It's rude. Dirty towel. A smudge. It's a smudge. Okay. Rotating picture. Right. Cutting board. We've only seen Grandma once. Or if her one appearance is one of the changes to normal, or if there are some others that we have not yet seen. I kind of feel like she's still just behind the curtain. Like she didn't leave. Just leaned back behind it. Like a little child playing hide and seek, you know? She is stealth. You're messing with me, game. You're messing with me. Drawer. Was a big delay before getting hurt again. Mean that a whole pile of anomalies just jump together, or does light went out? We made it pretty far. made it pretty far. We're about to find out what we missed. There's a rug in the living room, and another drawer in the kitchen opened up. But yeah, pretty good. So one of the mechanics is when you win, you get tokens, and then you can trade in the tokens for new anomalies. So like shadow anomalies, or spiders, or apparently there are sanity refilling candies, or eyeballs, like eyes watching you. Based on what they've said, they want to add more of these, and they're considering things that you could spend tokens on that are not the upgrades. Yeah, and then you've got the 4 difficulties. I think it's like easy, normal, hard, insane. Then you've got shuffle mode, which has easy, normal, hard, insane, and then plus, 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 And then custom mode, where you can put like, we do this. Let's see, we got grandma's, we got the prison, we got the island, the school, and we've got the asylum. So we have grandma's. Oh, weird. I don't know where the control room is for. That's definitely the asylum. That must be the prison. So you can play like custom scenarios, different difficulties. These kind of games thrive on that. I don't like how many dials they're turning at once. So they add more anomalies, there are more rooms, and they appear twice as fast. So I think they're spinning too many dials at once for the difficulty. But overall, I think they're moving in the right direction. So good potential from this early access title. We're going to wrap up there. Haven't fully considered the schedule for the coming week, but that is something that I'm working on. There is a community poll on my Discord server taking place to determine which spooky games we'll be playing the coming week. Might be working on some other things to weave in as well. We still have to finish our playthrough of The Great Ace Attorney. So we'll want to get that in there. And there's some other things that I wouldn't mind continuing with frequency. There will likely be some disruptions to the schedule as far as the normal order of things for this week, but we'll see. And any event, if you like what you saw and would like to see more, considering liking and subscribing down below. If you want to visit that Discord or find my Patreon or Coffee, there is a link to a link tree in the description of the video. So let's see if I can figure out a channel to redirect to. So, taking a quick look. How about... Oh. Okay. Plumrose Prism is playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. So that's a nice classic one. Let's swing on over and see them. So, again, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope the rest of your evening is good too.